to my channel. My name is Millie and today I know I look a little bit crazy. I haven't got any mascara on yet because today I am going to be testing two different mascaras. One that is apparently the UK's #1 mascara. It sells one tube every like 3 seconds in the UK or something like that. And another one that is my personal favourite that I have used for the last at least 2 years, probably longer than that, and I have religiously only bought that mascara and I trust it. I know how it works. It is my favourite by far. I'm going to be putting the two against each other. I'm hoping to do about a 12-hour wear test. So it is just past 9 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm going to put these mascaras on now. As you can see, this is a brand new tube. It's still got the plastic wrapper on it. So this is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline, and I bought this years ago when it very first came out, I think, and honestly I didn't really think very much to it, but you know, they may have changed it, or you know, my preferences may have changed, so I'm willing to give it another go. So many people rave about this mascara and say how good it is and how lengthening it is, and I don't happen to think that at all from what I remember, but you know, I may change my mind today. But the one that I have always bought, well, for the last, I don't know how long, but the one that I have preferred for the last couple of years at least, is the L'Oreal Paris Mega Volume Miss Manga. So the first thing that I notice that's different about these is that the Lash Sensational one is a plastic bristled brush, and the bristles are long and spiky, and you can see every single bristle, and that scares me a little bit, if I'm completely honest, because the Miss Manga one, that is my favourite. I haven't had this tube all that long. It is a natural bristle brush. There's sort of not very much space in between all of the bristles. It really grabs your lashes and lengthens them. Another thing that I really look out for in a mascara, which is something that I really like about the Miss Manga one, is that it doesn't transfer. I don't get the little dots underneath my eyes, I don't get the dots above my eyelids, and it just lasts really well all day. So I'm going to be putting one on one eye and one on the other. I don't know which way I'll do it, let's wait and see. But I'm going to put one on one eye and one on the other and just go about my day. I am going to be giving it a jolly good run for its money because I am going for a run today, I think. So I will be sweating it off, and if there is any movement I will report back. So I'm going to start with the Maybelline one on this eye. I've just got on concealer and I've just put a little bit of bronzer like over my eyelid just to give me a bit of colour. Okay, so this is quite different to how I remembered it actually. It's separating my lashes really nicely. It's not making them amazingly thick. I do have quite long lashes anyway. I quite like that actually. Oh, this is going to make my life quite difficult if I like both of these, because I want a definite winner. Okay, so that's one layer of the Maybelline one on this side. And I will now go in with the Miss Manga one. I have only had this open for about a week, I think. I was going to try and wait and do both like brand new at the same time, but I was in desperate need. My other one was completely dried up. I'd even like done that thing where you put a little bit of water in it to try and like re-moisten the mascara, but it didn't work. I was completely out. So the thing is, with this brush, I feel like I don't have to be as careful. With the Maybelline one, I was like desperately trying to not get it on my eyelid. Okay, so that is one coat of each one. This is the Maybelline one and this is the Miss Manga L'Oreal one. So the Maybelline one is fine. I think on first impressions only, I do still prefer the Miss Manga one. I do like a clumpy spidery lash, but I will go in with another coat. I would normally do 2 coats, so that's the second coat of the Maybelline one. I quite like it actually. It does look nice. My eyelashes are like properly up to my eyebrows. My eyebrows are growing down into my eyelashes, so where does one end and the other one start? So then the second coat of the Miss Manga one. I feel like with this brush on the L'Oreal one, I feel like I can spin it round and get more product on, whereas because the brush is like it's got thinner bristles on one side and longer bristles on the other one, on the Maybelline one, I feel like I can't do that as much, so I can't get as much product on as I would maybe like. So they are the finished lashes. So this is the Maybelline and this is the L'Oreal side. Like I say, I do like how the L'Oreal one is a bit clumpier and sort of gives thickness as well as like the length, whereas I think the Maybelline one is just giving me a lot of length at the minute. But by far the most important thing to me is having it stay on my face all day. I think these are sort of close enough that I won't get funny looks from people when I'm going about my day, hopefully. But I'm going to go and crack on with my day and I will check back in with you later. So it is significantly later on now. It is 4:45, so I've had all of this makeup on for about 8 hours, and honestly I can't tell a difference from like when I first put it on. There's still obviously a difference between the two. So obviously there's a difference between each side, but I can't really tell a difference from what it was when I first put it on. So that's good, I suppose, that it's not like drooping or flaking or like transferring yet. I haven't been for my run yet. I'm gonna go like now, but yeah, it is looking, sorry that's the wind if you can hear that. Yeah, it's looking fine. I do think it's worth noting that I asked Phil which side he preferred and if he noticed a difference, and he said that this one, which is the L'Oreal side, he said that this looked blacker, but this one, and he said that this one looked a bit blue. He said that in the light it looked like I had normal mascara on and then it looked like I had blue, he said like blue mascara just on the ends of my eyelashes. So he said that this one was blacker and this one looked like it was a little bit grey or blue, but he said that he had no preference to either side, but that they did look obviously very different and that this one looked darker. He thought that I also had eyeliner on this side and no eyeliner on at that side. That's what he thought was the difference. And when I said that it was the mascara, he said, oh yeah, because that one looks darker and this one looks a little bit grey bluey. So I think that that was worth noting, but they both look fine to me. I mean, I think that this one looks better because I like a sort of longer, clumpier, thicker eyelash, but other than that I can't really say that I don't like this one, whereas before I definitely would have never picked up the Lash Sensational one before because I didn't like it the last time I tried it, but I mean, I probably would pick it up again now for a more natural, like, lengthening lash rather than like the spidery clumpy lash. Both are fine so far, but I'm gonna go for my run now and see how they look when I get back. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is a lot later now. It's nearly dark outside, but it's only like 9 o'clock and it's summer, so I don't know where the sun's going, but I thought I'd better come and film this now before all of the sunlight goes. I went for my run, did about an hour. The wind was in my face and I was crying the whole way round. Not like emotionally crying, just my eyes watering crying. And I feel like the difference now is so obvious. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like I can tell. So this is the Lash Sensational side and this is the Manga side, and honestly I feel like I can tell such a big difference now. Like you can see at the side here where I was crying, like the mascara has come off a little bit, but there's still like all of the curl and all of the length in my lashes, whereas now I feel like these have just like drooped at the side. Like my lower lashes seem really like sparse and not very long now, and like from back here it looks like I've got one eye done and one eye not done. Like the difference is just quite a lot now. So that has sort of solidified it in my mind that I sort of knew that like the Manga one, just I know that it lasts so well, and I know that I never really have to doubt it. I always go back to that, and now I don't have to sort of second guess myself thinking that there might be better things out there. So I am going to stick with my usual mascara, unless of course there's an occasion where I don't need my mascara to last all day and I just want something that looks really natural. Then maybe I will go for the Lash Sensational one. I've got it, so I will probably use it. I will maybe layer them up and have the Manga one on top, so that I know that it's got that top layer of the one that will stay on my face really nicely all day. But that is my conclusion. The L'Oreal Manga one is my favourite, and I knew that, I don't want to sound cocky, but I knew that this would be my favourite one, and I really like it and I recommend it to so many people. It's never let me down really in the very long time that I've been using it, and I will continue to rebuy this one because we know that it works now and I've tested it. It's a scientific fact. I have tested it today and it's lasted a lot better. So that is my verdict. So if you like these makeup comparison videos, then let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything else that you'd like me to try out. I'm more than happy to do that, and I would love it if you could like this video if indeed you did like it, and subscribe down here if you want to see more from me. But until next time, thanks for watching. Bye!